Good evening. How was your day? And I hope that siku yako bado inaendelea vizuri. And as you can see me here, welcome to the program, The Interview. And of course, I'll be your host, Trevilla Lutta. Nataka tuandamane kutoka saa hizi hadi tamati so that you know. Unajua tumekuwa tukirun promos, we've speaking about, we've been mentioning about it. And uko pale unashindwa what really is this? Now, chakula mzuri ni ile ambayo umepikwa, and then pia utaona mpishi mwenye alipika your food. So that when you're eating it, you'll know that, wow, this food, by the way, na mwenye amepika, they match together. And without further ado, let me invite my guest. Of course, I'll start from my right for the introduction to tell us at least his name. Najua umemwona kwa poster akiroll, so wacha msikie pia sauti. Welcome.
Thank you. My name is Justin Mirichi. I am an actor, been an actor for the last 15 years or so. Yeah, and I'm grateful to be here. I played JD in the film Shadows.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. And of course, on my farthest end.
Yeah, my name is Collins Mucha. In this film, I was the producer, but other than that, I do other things, including social work. Also a communication expert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome so much to the Oracle Studio.
Asante.
And
Thank
of
you.
course, as we are beginning, maybe if you'll tell us a little bit about Wapi Production.
Yeah, so Wape Production is a subsidiary of an organization called Way of Peace. Way of Peace is an organization based in Nakuru. It has been involved in healing and reconciliation ministry since 2007 after the post-election violence. So since that time, we've been engaging in doing a lot of initiative aimed towards improving mental health, emotional health of people. So mental, emotional awareness is mostly the big work that WAPE does. So through WAPE, WAPE Productions was given birth to, and WAPE Production is the producer of this film. Yeah.
Oh. So he's a person?
No, it is an institution. Institutions in Kenya are also people, if you go by that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, we've been seeing it rolling kwa social media everywhere. And kuna mwingine maybe amekuwa akione kipita na ajui what is it. What is Shadows really?
Shadows is a film about a young man represented by this guy here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a film about mental health. I don't want to give you spoilers. I want people to come and watch. But
Yeah.
it's a film about a young man struggling with his past, which really traumatized him. Na imemfanya akuwe unstable kidogo at his workplace. And Shadows, from the name, is it talks about the past. The shadows that usually follow you. Your life has a shadow that follows you, and it has an impact to who you are at this point.
Okay. Maybe who is the script writer of this film Shadow?
The script writer is called Jobiese Richard. Yes, JR.
Mwenyewe.
Yes.
And of course, while you're writing this film or this movie, you actually off air you say this a movie.
Yes.
So while we are writing this movie, what inspired the writer to write about this movie?
The inspiration of the writer came from a group of people who came up with the story, developed the storyline, and definitely also inspired by the works that Way of Peace does. And it is through the work we've been doing for all that time. We know that through film we can also reach many people. We've been doing one-on-one therapy sessions with individuals who have issues. And now we've decided to also use film to reach out to people who have issues, help them come out of their mental struggles, people who are struggling with unforgiveness, and also highlighting prejudice in the society. So the inspiration of the film is from the works that Way of Peace has been doing for all the period they've been in existence.
Oh, so this is the first movie for Wape?
Exactly. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you being an actor or the main character of the film Shadows,
Yes.
How does this movie impact life yako saizi? You know, if you're doing something, lazima utatoka hapo na ka lesson. So while you're acting, what is the inspiration you got from the movie?
I would say that yes, every job I do, there's something I take away from it. For some more than others, and because this is it's a film about mental health, regarding men especially. I think it caused me to think, when was the last time I went to a therapist? What issues am I dealing with? Do I speak enough, with the people around me to try and address the things that perhaps I'm going through? Because, again, I'll say late last year and early this year, I've actually had people I know who, they had, I'd say, issues issues that I think we can talk about, but at a certain point, if you don't have that leeway, then you might feel that like it's overwhelming, and then what proceeds from there is decisions that we might not be able to come back from. Yeah, so I think it's a call for not just for me, but for other men around. And even you, I would ask you, when was the last time you went to a therapist? Have you ever been to a therapist?
Therapist, I think for us ladies, it is we are very much vocal. So if I feel like I'm stressed, I just find Ruth and tell Ruth, "Bush, sit down," and then I pour myself out. Rather than men, I think lately that's when we've started seeing men opening a lot. Not that much, but at least kuna somewhere you've broken. Kuna kale ka bridge yenye umevunja kidogo, somebody can speak without feel ashamed or feel like my standard has been lowered, I'm not a man enough. That is why, but kwa therapist hapo kidogo haina haja tudanganye, sikumbuki nilienda mwisho.
Yeah, so generally wengi wetu tuko hivyo, but this is a film that calls out to people to if you're able to go to a therapist, of course do that. I think WAPE offers such services as well.
Yeah.
If not, at least start opening up to the people around you. Open up to your friends, your wife, your mother, your father,
The main thing is open up.
Yes.
And maybe if I may ask the producer, since we have the producer today, we say we are roasting the producer. So, what was the criteria of you choosing the cast of the film?
The cast. Basically, we chose based on who relates to the roles, especially the main character. Those who will get an opportunity to watch, I hope you all watch. You'll realize that the characters really carry the story, one of them being Justin. The procedure was basically to look at your acting style and capabilities and see if it is possible for you to carry the story through. And what we also did was, other than looking within the whole country, we've also used actors from Nakuru. The film is also based in Nakuru. It was shot in Nakuru.
Yeah.
And we also have some Nakuru actors, people like Adrian, Dr. Kawira, J.K. Waweru, among many others.
Yeah.
But, so like I said, the criteria was basically, can you carry the character? Can you deliver based on what the role is? And then we also used people wenye awasumbui. Siku hizi wasanii wanasumbua sana. The people we used in the film are easy, and sure. So they carried the spirit of the story very well.
So when you were told you are the main character, what was your reaction at first?
Well, I was happy. It's always great to have the opportunity to tell a story, tell a good story, because initially when I heard what the story was about, I was like, yeah, I'd be interested in doing that. It's something that can help bring change to our society, wake people up and stuff like that. So when I was told, I was excited. You do take some time to just go through your mind and prepare for what it takes. Yeah, then we got on to set and we shot.
Were there moments that you felt like, at this point, I cannot take it anymore, let me just Ama we felt excited, the more you're diving in, you feel like, I want to dig in more?
That's actually how it works. It's like someone was saying, I don't know whether this analogy works, but when you start praying, it is hard, but when you keep doing it, it becomes easy. So like even in embodying a character, you may have a few setbacks as you begin, but then once you get into it, then the river flows. The life of this other person comes into existence, and you're able to build more and more on what you have. Yeah.
Maybe we might ask, what are the challenges you faced while doing this film?
Film production is not easy. It's quite involving and engaging. We are social beings. Human beings, saa zingine lazima wagwarane, but the most important thing is that at least we managed to work throughout the process. We had a lot of challenges. It's also expensive to produce a film, so we can't say tulikuwa tuna enough. So those are among the few challenges that we had, which God helped us to overcome, and we are almost there. We are almost there, soon premiering. And si rahisi though.
But I say, because the film is dealing with mental health, of course I saw it is mental health, resilience, and of course there's forgiveness in it.
Yes.
So you're not just learning about it. Ama ukiwa hapo kuna kinyu you're expecting. Nikishamaliza kuwatch film kuna kitu ndakuwa nimetoka nayo hapa hivi. Sitakuwa tu nimekaa. Ukiwa mkitengeneza hii movie, were there people that you felt like I gave this person the wrong character?
Not really. We want to say everyone brought in their best. From the crew we had to the production team. Everyone brought in their best. The actors gave their all. We pushed them sometimes to the wall, and it's good sometimes when you push people to the wall, they also deliver. Same with the production team. We pushed everyone to deliver based on their skill set. So we can't complain for using someone wrongly or placing them in the wrong roles, because they eventually delivered. Those will get to watch, like I say, you will see that work was really put in, and everyone brought in their best, which we are really happy for. Yeah.
So if there's somebody out there is watching you for the first time, Amona to shadows. And shadows, what would you tell this person to be expectant of?
Expect a good story. Very nice film. Yenye imefanyiwa kazi vizuri, imeaktiwa vizuri, imeshutiwa vizuri, imeeditiwa vizuri. Na other than all that has been put in, you're hoping that pia itakuwa impactful. We hope that Shadows is going to touch the heart of someone. Like we said, it's the story of a man. Men don't really talk so much. We hope this highlights the issues that men also go through. We struggle a lot. Most of us put very brave faces. And thinking of things like therapy, many people consider therapy as something that is supposed to be done for mad people.
Sure.
Or people who are very sick. But it's important for us to embrace these things, because we all have shadows.
Yeah.
Like I say, we all have shadows, and these shadows, if we don't unpack, if we do not reflect and see what are the effects of these shadows to our current life, then it's very risky. So I hope the person who is going to get an opportunity to watch this film is going to also get some form of healing, inspiration and thought, and also try to look for someone to help you unpack your past.
Actually, the important thing is you unpacking the past. And of course, you people were very brave, because you know that this is the month of mental awareness for men. So you decided we are going to launch this movie, during this month. Ama ilipatana, ilikuwa tu coincidence. Yani tuseme tu ni Mungu alipanga.
The stars were aligned. Stars were aligned for us. And I think we have some also Christian inspiration. I know Oracle TV is a Christian station. So most of the things that we do also at Way of Peace are also inspired by the Spirit, because we have a Christian background, a very strong Christian background, and it has also inspired some of the things that we've done, including the story itself, so and including the dates.
they were inspired.
Exactly.
And of course, it will be premiering on June 22nd. So maybe if you tell people where it will be and maybe venye watapata tickets, kama kuna mwenye bado anaregarega, kama mnajua inaweza kuwa tunapiga hivi na kumbe imebakia moja. So tujue huku nje nani atabaki nje na nani ataingia ndani.
Kenyans ni watu wa last minute. Watakimbia wakuja wazikose, wapate the gates are closed. But we have tickets. Zinakimbia, people are actually really buying them. We have a few remaining. And if you want the tickets, you can get them from ticketbase.com. But we also have a pay bill that we'll also probably share so that you can air later. But just go to Ticketbase, or you can, we will also put the link in the WAPE website and WAPE production website also. So you can also get a lot of information concerning the same in our socials. The premiere is going to be in Nakuru. This is a Nakuru film. We want Nakuru people to be also the first people to experience this. Film is not very big in Nakuru, but we hope to revive the industry. So it's going to be in a hotel called Mboita Hotel, which is somewhere in Milimani. We have a Milimani in Nakuru.
Yeah, sure.
So Mboita Hotel is going to host the premiere from which will be on 22nd from 5 p.m. Come dressed. Je kama umedunga, najua kuna makamera
maybe theme ya hiyo ndo usiniambie tu nidunge mimi nikuje nimedunga vile napenda kumbe sio hivyo nafaa kukam.
Kuja ukiwa glamorous. The theme is black and some touch of gold. Alafu kuna color squeeze nasikia inaitwa color
ivory.
Of white. Inaitwa ivory. So
mwambie ni ile white yenye ijashika. Ni ile karibu ikuwe white lakini si white.
How blind are we? Wanaume. Okay, yeah, so we're looking forward to a beautiful premiere. And everyone is welcomed.
Maybe if I may ask Justin, for that actor out there, they feel like I have tried, imeenda producer akaniambia wewe hata hii ni nini unafanya? Umeenda round 2 unaona sasa umepeana yako yote and they like acha safadhali ile ya kwanza. What will you tell this person, because you've been in this industry I guess for 15 years, you've said 15 years.
Yes.
What will you tell this person? What advice can you give this person?
I think we all have a different beginning to everything we do. So for some people it's going to be hard, for some people it's going to be easy. But I think the thing that is common is you will know that this is what you want to do, or this is what you're supposed to be doing. So don't give up on the first, second, third try. I mean, you go for auditions, you can go for 10 auditions and get none. You get the 11th one, even as an experienced actor. So I'd just say trust the process, seek to hone your skill, get better at what you do, even as you're waiting, but be patient. Things come together.
Is there maybe a simple skill in every actor must carry, or is there a simple character or name every actor must have yenye maybe yeye ndo ana miss?
Unajua kuna vitu simple kama comprehension. Those are things, proper articulation and speech, depending on the role.
Yeah.
But now I feel like as we're moving, you need to start at least learning how to drive, how to ride a motorbike, swimming, just basic elements that will help you stand out. Because I remember there's a film that was shot, I don't remember, close to, 5 to 7 years ago, and they required the main actor to be a swimmer. Yeah, so just prepare yourself, have as much skills as you can, and who knows, when it's your time, these things align and you get your part.
So something simple like swimming can make you lose a good deal.
Yes.
Okay, so be all-rounded, in short.
All-rounded.
And maybe for you being a producer, what advice will you give producers out there? Ule mwenye anajichocha naona hiki tunaweza.
Yeah, I think ni kujituma. Production is not easy. Running a production is a lot of work, but if you say stay at home and say I dream to be a producer one day and do nothing about it. Start in a simple way. Siku hizi unaweza produce filamu hata na simu. So make use of the available resources that you have and also push yourself. If you've gotten to a level and you know you're supposed to also go for high-end films and big films, yeah, just grow the skill. Ujue industry inahitaji nini sahi, and you offer that. So what wajitume.
Yeah. Maybe how will someone know, like, I am ripe for that big deal?
This industry is interesting. Unaweza kuwa umeact for long, a lot of years, lakini the big thing does not come. So saa zingine hata tunakonga tumeachia Mungu. Mina huwa nasema you need to bloom where you're planted. In whatever small way or big way, your big break is going to come one day. Justin right now is ukienda pale Netflix utafute kichwa yake, utaipata kwa sinema mingi za Kenya.
Yeah.
And many other films. I know he has done a lot, and I know he did not start at that level. Okay?
Yeah.
So you start with pushing yourself from that small level. Most actors unasikia mtu alianza na movie theater, nilikuwa nafanya set books, nilikuwa nafanya small things before they got their break. So just push yourself and do whatever you're doing with excellence, because one day the world will notice.
Okay. So our father usually tells us, you never know who is watching.
Exactly.
You never know who is watching. Yeah. Maybe Justin, before we end, what is that one thing, or you'll tell somebody out there that you got out of the film? Maybe if you describe this film in one word.
I think I would go with forgiveness. Yes, like you said, it's one of the themes of the film. And it's a huge thing, it's impactful. We never quite understand how big it is. Because it is likened, holding a grudge is likened to taking poison and expecting the other person to die. Yeah, so these things that you hold within you, they hold you back. You don't think right, you don't act right. You're not able to pursue the things that you're supposed to pursue in some ways. It affects your character. I mean, when you begin to let go of those things, especially if it's as heavy as our friend JD was dealing with, you will see in the film. When you begin to let go of that stuff, other things begin to align in your life, and you have a much better experience.
So if I got you right, unforgiveness can make you miss the real life.
Yes. Make you miss your blessing, make you miss relationships, good relationships, because you're not able to attach properly with other people. It's a big deal. It's not a very small word, but it's so impactful and huge compared to the way we see it. Yeah.
Being a producer, one word, you categorize this movie in one word.
Oh, I'm looking for one word, but I end up going with with the wholesome. Let me use the name of our production.
Yeah.
Peace. So this one leads you to the way of peace. It's called Shadows, a step into the light. You're looking at peace, and the intention is to have this human being who has wholesome peace internally with the people you are around with, and also with your environment. So for me, peace is very big. It's good to have peace of mind, to have peace with your neighbors, very good relationships, and also even live well with the environment that you stay with. Yeah.
Wow. Hey, so this is the thing. Yani, producer amekataa kutupea ati juice, yo at least hata hivi kidogo, kwa sababu ndo tutaenda kuona film. Sawa basi, tumeamua tutaenda kuona film. And if you want to watch this film live, sini live, pale Mboita Hotel, please, make sure you take your tickets. Book your tickets mapema. Tusikue last minute Kenya. Unajua unaweza sema acha hii ya Kenya African time, ukute kumbe wewe ndio umebaki nje peke yako. By the way, are there tickets at the gate?
I can't promise. Definitely the price is going to be higher. We've not set prices for gate tickets. Sai ticket bado ziko online kwa mtandao. You can get them at those favorable prices.
Oh, so wale wa gate ni kama kidogo.
I can't promise.
Unaweza jaribu lakini
uwezi jua, unaweza kosa luck.
But you can try. Yeah.
So to be on the safe side, unaona wanasema you can try. Tulifunzwa hivi, ukiona mtu anaanza kukuambia, kama unamwambia ati utanitembelea, anakuambia ni kama nitakuwa, ni kama sitakuwa, in short anajaribu kukuambia wewe usikuje. So ni haitakuwa kwa gate. We book tu mapema ndio best. Book tu mapema and then you go see it and you go learn. The goodness of it is you're learning. And umesikia main character mwenyewe amesema ametoka na forgiveness. Ukiona kama main character mwenyewe anakuambia forgiveness iko aje, please, this is a movie you must keep watch. This is a movie that sisi wote 20 seconds tutakuwa pale tukingojea. Sisi wote tuko na nguo za black. We can attest to that. Hakuna mtu ananga nguo ya black. Pale kwa ivory na gold ndo tunatafuta. Na tuko na 20 seconds, leo ni on 6. 20 seconds is far. We can get that gold in that ivory. So tujipange mapema, and that is the goodness of us saying it mapema. Naona mpaka mkikuja mkiwa watu wanne inakuwa reduced. Ndo siseme ati huku uambiwa mabeshte zangu naweza watag along. Please tag along your friends, let them know. And male friends, being mental health awareness for male, please make sure ule brother yako, kazini yako hujamwacha nyumbani, let them still peer learn and they know that they are well taken care of. And we unajua tunaonyesha support, we support them. Maybe the support yetu kwangi physical ama how would you want, by the way, out of topic, do you feel supported as men, being a mental awareness of men? Do you feel supported as men? Ama ndio maana mamwasa mkuje na njia ya movie?
Watu wanajaribu, ingawa sisi tunanunua gifts kubwa kubwa, ikifika ni sisi tunanunuliwa socks. Acha tujaribu kununua ticket this time.
Tujaribu pandia ticket. Tutachange. Hapo kwa socks tutachange. Tujaribu kuja in a bigger way this time round. And maybe what will you tell men out there, since you are men, this thing God favored us. Since you are men and it's a mental awareness for men, what will you tell a man out there?
I would say just keep going. You know, like anything else, things takes time, life takes time. It doesn't always bloom for everyone at the same point. Yeah, so it's a struggle, and we are made for that struggle. We are strong. So if we talk about it, if we renew our minds, if we renew our psyche, and you know, tunaongea na wazee wengine tunasema pale jana kameniaribikia lakini we're going to try tomorrow. I feel that that's a very important thing. And also for the Nairobi guys, maze, unajua watu Nakuru wananunua hizo tiko vibaya. I don't want to feel out of place there. That is just Nakuru people.
Mgeni tu ndio umekuja.
Bana, mkuje mtu support pia. It's a good movie. I think it's gonna be like eye-opening for the people that watch it.
Okay. And our producer, your word for men.
Wanaume, it's not easy. With the uchumi expectations za maisha. It's not easy. We know it's not easy for everyone. Usifikirie ni wewe peke yako unaona ugumu. So come tubonge. Labda kuna something you're going through yenye nilipitia na nikikuambia how I overcame it, probably itakusaidia. Plus also talking is one step to receiving healing. I know we've been cultured. Wanaume ni nguvu, usilie, sibonge,
wanaume ni effort.
You know, sijui jasho kila wakati. So sometimes just take a break, take it slow and rethink, re-strategize, alafu uanze tena safari. Things will always work. Yeah.
Remember, the premiere is on June 22nd and it will be at Emboita Hotel in Nakuru. Milimani. Tumambiwa Milimani ya Nakuru. Mpaka karibu mdomo iseme Nairobi. Ya Nakuru. So if you're in Nakuru, and events ya Nakuru peke yake ni ya Kenya mzima, si ndio? Even if you're international, so you can book that ticket. So ni mzima. Maybe your parting shot as we are ending. I start with Justin and then we finish with the producer.
Well, what do I say? I've really enjoyed the interview. I'm just waiting for the event, you know. Tumetayarisha mavazi. We are ready for the day to have conversations with the people that come. Yeah. And we've got some amazing actors there. Hata kuna dada yetu anaitwa Lydia Gitashu. Is a really good actor. She's in it. The person who directed, his name is Peter King Mwania, who is also a very good actor in his own right. So it's a film that is well packaged, well shot. The story was the time was taken to get it to where it is now. So please come and watch. Yeah.
Okay, producer.
Yeah, I think we've done our part. Way of Peace has done its part. Sisi tumeng'ang'ana, wakatengeneza filamu. They looked for the best, like Justin has just said, the best crew. People who are involved in it, Kina Kirumburu, the writer, and the other members who are involved in the crew and the cast, everyone from ule mkubwa to mwenye alikuwa na small role, they really put in a lot of effort. So welcome all of you to come and watch. It's a good film, and we hope that through it you're going to receive healing. You're going to get inspired, and to skume gurudumu ya maisha tukiwa tuko healthy kimawazo.
That is very important, because we know your wealth starts from you being healthy first.
Sure.
You can be having a lot of wealth, but without health itakusaidia mahali popote. And of course, thank you so much for keeping it Oracle Television Network, and I hope that you'll be booking your tickets. Wale ambao bado mjabook tickets zenyu, make sure you're booking your tickets at where?
Ticket base.
Ticket base. Base with a Z.
Yeah.
Ticket base. Alafu tafute hapo shadows.
By the, it's good to
clarify.
A
step into the light.
Sure.
One time.
You're in.
Yes.
Please go to Ticket Base, the base with Z. Nisikia CBC wanasema ni Z. So Z.
B-A-Z. Ticket Base.
Sure. Yeah. Make sure you go there, book your ticket, and tupatane pale Mboita Hotel, June 22nd. Mwezi ni huu. See next month, this month. I think in the next 2 weeks. 2 or 1 week.
Yes, it's about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah. In the next 2 weeks, tupatane pale. The theme is black, and of course ivory, and a touch of accessories are gold pale. Wanaume ni sawa, watoto kuja na white iko nini. Tutaelewa pale kwa kala kidogo mko nje, lakini it's very okay. So, be sure you're there. Gates zafunguliwa saa ngapi?
Saa 11 jioni, 5 p.m.
Na kuna wakati wa gate kufungwa. Unajua kuna gate kufunguliwa na
kufungwa.
kufungwa.
Pia watu wanapita katikati.
Sawa, zinafunguliwa 5. Kufungwa zinafungwa saa ngapi?
Within like 1 hour zitakuwa zimefungwa, tutakuwa tukiwatch.
1 hour.
Yeah.
Sawa basi, watu ni mapema. Si ile African time. This is the American time. 5 uko unaingia pale. In the next one watuseme 6 itakuwa imefungwa. And thank you so much for keeping it locked. Make sure you're there. I've been your good host, Trevilla Lutta. It has been the interview. God bless you.
Are you threatening me?
No. Woman, I don't explain myself to you.
Tradition. Yes. It's not the only.
But I've heard rumors that the village doesn't want you here anymore. No.
Open this door. Open this door.
I am leaving this house over my dead body.
Okay, have it your way.
I will bring whatever it is that fits through that door.
You should leave now.
And why are you here?
I already told you what happened.
Sorry. What is going on with you lately?
Umepambazuka tena.